What's up, everybody, and happy Monday, December the 28th. I hope everyone had a great Christmas weekend, Christmas holiday, and are celebrating the good news that we received today. So last night, President Trump did sign the stimulus bill, providing economic stimulus to millions and millions of people that are in need.
5 days after making this threat, President Trump has signed this massive spending bill, which includes $900 billion of coronavirus relief. But of course, we should note, Dana, that this only happened after the president allowed those unemployment benefits for more than an estimated 12 million Americans to lapse at midnight last night. While the president is signing this legislation, it is not without some pain for millions of Americans that has already occurred. But at the same time, perhaps millions of Americans can also begin to breathe a sigh of relief this evening, knowing that some help at least will be on the way.
I'm going to provide you with an update on the timeline as to when you can expect to receive your check via direct deposit, or if you're receiving a paper check in the mail. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about that and the possibility of the $2,000 stimulus checks coming in addition or in place of the $600 checks. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about all that next. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr., and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Shore Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida, with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. So as I stated before, the stimulus is signed into law as of right now, so everyone will be receiving those $600 checks. There will be more relief for the airline industry. There will be more loans given that are forgivable to small businesses in the way of the Paycheck Protection Program. But some of the things that were missing from this was help for the restaurant industry. Now, that's something that's been a hot topic more so recently with a lot of lockdowns that are taking place all around this country and all around the world, essentially. But will there be more economic stimulus for the restaurant industry directly in the next stimulus bill? We all know that the bill that was just signed by the president as of last night is just a down payment, as President-elect Biden said, for the next round of stimulus that's going to come in the first part of his term next year. So originally, President Trump said that it was a disgrace to consider the $600 stimulus bill, and he rejected it originally. It was something that was agreed upon by both sides of the aisle, and then he caught everyone off guard when he rejected the bill at the end of last week, saying that he would not sign it into law. As a result of that, we went past the deadline for the unemployment insurance benefits to extend. So many people that received those benefits and that were receiving the benefits actually expired on 12/26 at midnight. So there's going to be a little bit of a process. It's not just flipping the switch and turning it back on. Although it seems that easy, it is not. This is a new piece of legislation now that's in place. And they're going to have to go back through and recode a couple things. Some systems may need to be updated and changed on the state and local government level to allow for the new legislation to push forward. It shouldn't take a long time, but there may be a gap of at least 1 week or so in those payments as we're moving forward. The next thing I want to talk about is the $2,000 payments are still on the table.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Look, it was an 11th hour move that came as unexpectedly as President Trump's original criticism of the bill, which happened just after it was passed last Tuesday in Congress. And while the $900 billion in pandemic relief is now law, it's not quite over yet. The president's beef had been over stimulus checks to individuals making up to $75,000 a year. The agreement was $600, but after the bill was passed, Trump suddenly tweeted a scathing criticism and demanded $2,000 checks. There will now be a vote on that increase in the House today, and then the Senate could consider it Tuesday. In a statement last night, the president wrote, "I have told Congress that I want far less wasteful spending and more money going to the American people in the form of $2,000 checks per adult and $600 per child." But in a response to the bill signing, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell last night made no mention of a potential new vote. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, however, made something of a dare, tweeting, "The House will pass a bill to give Americans $2,000 checks. Then I will move to pass it in the Senate. No Democrats will object. Will Senate Republicans?" And the answer to that, Joe, still to come, of course.
The House of Representatives is going to vote today, as well as the Senate is going to start working on possibly voting today to provide $2,000 checks as opposed to the $600 checks. Now, we know that the House tried to push forward with this last week, and the Republicans in the House of Representatives blocked it and said they weren't going to go forward, but they're going to move forward with a vote today to see if there is enough support that is garnered for it. It is very, very possible that it will be voted upon and will be well received on both sides of the aisle today. Now, the one caveat that may be holding it up is in the Senate when it comes to Mitch McConnell. He may not want to move forward with the $2,000 worth of a stimulus. Although Trump did sign the stimulus package for the $600 last night, $2,000 can still be provided and can be provided as an addendum. So the process will take place possibly in two different ways. Since there is a law already signed, or a bill already signed into law, it's very possible that they could let that play out and give everyone the difference that they would have received as addition to that. So it'll be the $2,000 minus the $600 and then give everyone that difference going forward. Or they can go back and try to cancel out the legislation that was signed last night, write an addendum to something new, canceling that one out, and provide checks for everyone of the $2,000 going forward, which could possibly be a cleaner way to do it. So it's very possible that we still could get $2,000, but it may be a little funky in how it's received. Now, as for the timeline as to when to expect the $600 checks that were signed into law last night, more than likely it will be around the first week of January. So somewhere around January 4th and January 4th through the 7th or the 8th for those that are receiving direct deposit. Now, I did mention in one of my previous videos about how there could be delays in a direct deposit process depending upon your financial institution. Hopefully that's not the case in mass droves, but it's very, very possible. So if you're receiving direct deposit, or if you received your CARES Act stimulus payment under the direct deposit method, I would advise you to start looking in your accounts around January the 4th for that direct deposit to come. Previously, it was on March the 15th and it arrived around 9 a.m. in the morning. So you can try to look for something around that time frame as well. As of this moment, as of the recording of this video early this morning, Monday morning, the IRS Get My Payment portal is not up and running yet to reflect when the next stimulus payments are going to be sent out. I expect that site to be updated within the next 24 to 48 hours. And as soon as it is updated, I will give you some more details surrounding that. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so that you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much and have a great day.